Bryce, what up? What up? What up? What's going on? What up? Best account ever. What's good? What's good? What's good? How do I feel about the series so far? Been a pretty good series. We thought the Spurs were out of it, but Game 3 was a very tight game. Game 3 ended up being a very tight game. So we gonna see what the Spurs can get to in the Garden, man. We gonna see if Spurs can get to in the Garden, but very entertaining finals. Very entertaining finals. I think that overall basketball fans and definitely Adam Silver has to be happy about the turnout, especially how many people have been viewing the finals this year. I think it's gonna be a dogfight 6 or 7 games. We gonna see. Knicks fans were very confident. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, you won 12, 13 games in a row. So, I don't know. Kyver, what up? I mean, they tried to throw the oop twice. To Mitchell. And that could have low-key been a shot, though. I mean, I see what they're saying. Count that goal. Oh, no, they end up doing a jumbo on that one. DCG, what up? What up? Oh, they call it interference? No, they ain't call it. Wouldn't be so tall, bro. They don't count nothing. Cat was about to give up, man. All right, it would be trying to fight back. Ooh, oh gee. Man, try the yam on him. Let me look at this one. Was that interference? Hell yeah, it was. I still definitely interference, man. Man, playing by Euro rules. This man grabbed it inside the rim and rolled it in there, boy. You gonna go to bed early? You gotta work early, boy. You wait to see how the game plays out. Yeah. I see a person with was that a Marquette jersey? Or they came through with a Marquette? If it's a blowout and you're going to sleep, nah, I don't think it's going to be no blowout. It ain't going to be no blowout. Especially, I mean, if it'll be a blowout, it'll be the Knicks. Because, like, for some reason, this Knicks squad, at least in the last couple of years, they could be down 20 and the game ain't over. I don't think the Spurs can, or really any team can blow them out. They have that crazy resilience. So you got Pragmata. You start playing it yet? And if so, how you like it? Yeah, I learned better than to count the Knicks out. I feel like they play better ball when they're down 20. JT was really motivated by the target, bro. Let it be. What up? 10 out of 10. Ooh, true. That's good. Okay, Harper. All right, 34-19. 34-19. Got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left in the first. Boy, shit. Push off. Hope that none of my kids come through, ask me to put them to bed. Hey, leave me alone. Zero JG is yeah, we gotta restart the counter. We gotta restart the counter. I'm gonna let a couple of y'all roll up in here, and then you know, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it a little bit. I got a little bit more to say. I got a little bit more to say before I leave Dude alone for good. Come on, sauce some castle sauce. Oop. No. He in fact did not sauce. All right, cat sent back down. Which I'm surprised they put him back in the game, because it was only the first. But he already got 2 fouls. He got two early ones. Let's remember to record all your good deeds in public to see arrested don't count. I say you Flock said that. I was like, man, I'm crying, bro. Fox. Nope. Oh. Okay, Brunt's about the sauce. I'm still like amazed at like how much power that Jalen Brunson has. That man be quick to post somebody up. He's just popping in to say what's up. All right, Brace, appreciate you. All right. I mean, like some people up here. All right, let me take the ticker off for a moment. We'll take the ticker off for a moment. I really did call sports ticker. There we go. Hold on. Let me see this off. I might wait till the quarter over. I don't know. Who am I fooling? Ooh. What up, Sir Lord Good? Say found you found out about you through your pod with Hokage. I appreciate that. Knicks fans gonna be mad about that one. Mitchell Robinson with the elbow. They're gonna be like, well, Wemby elbow people all the time. He did a good sale job on that one. He said, thank you. Nah, Wemby trolling, bro. Wemby trolling. Wemby definitely trolling. Nah, now they gonna review it. My man says, like, you can't be doing that, man. Like, New York already hates you. Oh yeah, nah, he tried. Yeah, nah, okay, yeah, Wibby feeling himself. Yeah, Mitchell had to give him a little chin check for that. He had to give him a little chin check. Let's see what they gonna call this. I think it'd just be a flagrant one, if anything, but otherwise, I think it should be more of a common foul, in my opinion. They rolling back the tape. They rolling back the tape. All right, come on, man. Y'all done delayed the game with that. Come on, Wimby, hit these free throws. What do I think so far about the game? About the game, I mean, it's been a good series. Actually, a great series. Who I got? Due to how the Knicks have behaved, mainly the Knicks fans, not the Knicks, but the Knicks fans. I want the Spurs to win now. I think the Knicks fans, the whole city of New York will be absolutely unbearable. The series in general, yeah, it's been great. It's been great. I was not expecting the Knicks to just go up in San Antonio and get 2 out the game, but the game three was close. Game 3 was definitely close. Spurs doing good so far in this first quarter. Oh, great defense, OG. Knicks fans so arrogant, yeah. You a Giannis fan, but you want women to go crazy? Okay. What up, Edgy? Oh, okay. Was that Vassal? Yeah. Oh, he had. Hey, dang, Castle, you got backed up that much, bro? Mr. Twitter still taco. Mr. Twitter figures. Oh man. Oh, see, Spurs they hit that. Spurs they hit that mark. Watch. And then this gonna turn up now. They at the 20 ball point. You already know. And this get activated when they down 20. No, now it's 19. Did you miss the topic about the tweet? All right. No, you did not, Lucci. No, you did not. Waiting for the first quarter to be over, and then we'll get into it. As you know, I gotta talk about it, man. You know, I gotta talk about it. Content. It's been funny, man. It's been funny. All right, 19 seconds left. Oh, actually, well, the ticker says the end of first, so I'm a little behind. Wait, what tweet? Oh, I'll tell you. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, Swagger. So that means they ain't do nothing. All right, cool. Let me take the tick off real quick. The what tweet did too many dirty. Load on me people spoke for me. Yeah, that was amazing. All right. So I have we went 2 weeks. We went 2 weeks without making people upset on Twitter, but yesterday was very interesting. Because if you're not in the know, Kai Cenat is doing Streaming University year 2, right? He's doing Streaming University year 2. And I remember the first Streaming University, TBH was contemplating if he wanted to apply to be a professor. And TBH is, a long time content creator, OG, your favorite YouTuber. He has inspired and impacted a lot of people, right? Despite what his overall success and his numbers show, right? So This year, he decided to apply as a professor, and he shared his submission video. And for the most part, there were a lot of positive comments. They were like, "Oh, I'll watch from university. If you're there, if you get picked, I would love to see you as a professor. Well deserved. Like you're an OG. Da 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 da." And there was, a couple people that was saying some stuff, but one tweet in particular caught my eye. And it wasn't even on TBH's radar at first. I saw it, and I decided to comment. Right, so. This particular tweet said, and shout out to Mel. Shout out to Mel coming through with the 14 months taking away from football to start. I can't believe he watches this series. True. All right, so this tweet said, "What up, 2K?" Said, "Can I be real with you though?" Said, "Can I be real with you though?" He says, "You don't reach back. You don't reach back. You did your Black History Month shit, and that's cool. But you being a creator, as long as you have been, you really don't reach back. You don't put other people on. But respect you as an OG. So good luck, for real." So that was a tweet, right? That was a tweet. And I saw this, and I was like, out of all the stuff, you could be mad and be like, "Hey, like, TBH fell off. TBH don't do Black God Tales anymore. I love Modern War Negro. I don't really like the Black Hokage." I've seen those tweets. I've seen those tweets criticizing my boy. But a lot of those tweets are just based off of they just want the past. They don't want people to grow. They want the old TBH. They want Modern War Negro. Or they just see overall numbers. You're like, "Oh, you ain't doing the numbers that you used to, therefore you fell off," right? So, we've seen those. He's seen those, just ignore those. But this particular one, I was like, can't be. I was like, nah, bruh, nah. And y'all know me, bro. I don't tolerate any slander against anybody in GI. Anybody in GI or really any of my, homies, period. I don't tolerate it. So I'll be the first one to jump out the gate. If you know me, this is literally how we got the whole like joke, but not a joke, about me arguing with people on social medias, because I'll be quick to jump out the gate and crash out on somebody if I see fit. Y'all know me. I do like to argue. I like to debate. I like to argue. That's just my thing, man. Like I said, I should have been a lawyer in another life. I really think I should have been a lawyer in another life. But anyways, so I was like, nah, I ain't going. I'm not rocking with this one. I'm not rocking with this one, because this is just egregious. This is just egregious. They're not gonna lie, you're the reason why I got to content creation in the first place. You gotta just be yourself, and people rock with that. I'm doing the same with my content. So much love. Appreciate that. Same when y'all have that. I know, right? We have the combo. It's having the Nick lose game for it because he made you put them on. Anyway, so I want to give y'all a bit of backstory, because I feel like this is important before we move along, right? I want to give y'all a little bit of backstory. So, even for the people that have been there day one with Game Illuminati, I feel like a lot of people probably don't know about this. They know the story on like how we all came together as a Game Illuminati, but I don't think y'all know like from the very beginning. So I do want to take this back, because I think the context is very important here. So I remember I started content creation in 2011. And I just mainly did it because I didn't see a lot of people who looked like me who were doing it. And I was like, yeah, I like Call of Duty, but I like other games too. So I was like, let me start off doing commentaries and go from there. I remember D-Man, shout out to D-Man. He put me on to, back when WarStar was really popping, he put me on to Modern War Negro, right? And that was back when he was doing Assassins nigga, and he was doing all the voiceovers, right? And he was going viral with his Modern War Negro doing Assassins nigga. And I was like, yo, this dude is funny. So, then I followed him on Twitter, and I remember one day I think he put out a tweet, and he was like, "Yo, did anybody play Call of Duty Black Ops 2? Whoop de whoop." And I was like, yeah. I reached out to him. I was like, yeah, I'll play. I was like, give me a gamer tag back when we was on Xbox, and let's run, right? And that's how we started. Like, obviously we didn't start saying, hey, we're going to do content together. We started off just playing video games, just being normal people, right? And through that, you know, I introduced tech, you know, because I was gaming with a lot of people from Yaush. Shout out to Yaush back in the day. Shout out to Yaush. I was gaming with a lot of people from Yaush, and I forgot exactly. I don't think I met Tech through Yaush, but no, I didn't meet Tech through Yaush, but it was something else. So you know, we were intermingling back then. But Tech, you know, I introduced him to Tech, and we were all playing Call of Duty together. Like all of us playing Call of Duty together. That's when Ethos and Black and Nomad and Siggy and Flock came into the fold mainly. We ended up meeting Chaos and Steve later through 2K14 or 15, I think. So, anyways, so TBH's initial plan was not to include any of us in content creation. And the Gaming Illuminati really started because me and Tick decided to do a podcast. Now, we weren't calling it a podcast, but we were just like, hey, let's just make a video and let's just talk about various topics, right? Let's just talk about various topics. And then TBA said he wanted to do it too. So we're like, all right, cool. So next episode, you will hop in. And then after that, then we were like, okay, so we should call this something. So what should we call this? And TBH initially wanted to get other bigger content creators and start something mainly on a website. And it wasn't really gaming at first. I mean, obviously it was nerd culture, but it wasn't specifically gaming, but he wanted to get other people together. And I remember that. Now, because I initially I wasn't thinking of starting a group or anything. And I also wasn't thinking of like continuing with the podcast, but it was something to just do back then. And I remember people hated it, but they not wanted to do a pod. They absolutely hated it at first. But anyways, and TBH couldn't find anybody really who was interested. Now, maybe because it was just TBH and they didn't want to mess with him. Maybe they didn't have time, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. But in any case, he couldn't really find anybody as far as like who was already an established content creator who was up there numbers wise to do anything with him to really start a collective. So since we were already doing a pod, I was like, well, why don't we do something like you, me, and Tech, and then like anybody else if they want to do something under this group, like I'll help you with the website. Well, I'll help you with the website or whatever you want to do. So that's really how Gaming Illuminati started. That was the origins of Gaming Illuminati. And through that, then we ended up writing articles on the website, ended up being established as media. And then we ended up being able to go to E3 and PAX and whatnot. And then kind of like, you know, the, you know, and then history comes and down. Now we're, you know, again, consistently doing a pod, but you know, it's years later and there are multiple people in the Game Illuminati who you don't really see content from anymore because again, we're older, people have moved on. We still have a love for games, but as far as doing content, not everybody in GI does content consistently anymore. Like Flock doesn't really do it anymore. Nomad kind of really doesn't do it anymore. Black got fully into music. He doesn't really do content anymore. He still streams every now and then and he plays games, but he doesn't really do content. Anon is also fully into doing music, so he doesn't really do content surrounded centered around video games anymore. So there are multiple people. Chaos is grown now, so he doesn't really have time. He has a job. He doesn't really have time. So again, just things change. I have 2 kids, but I still have a passion for this. So even though I have fell off in terms of like my consistency, I still do content, right? I still do content. And if I don't do anything else, I'm doing a pod every single week, right? I'm doing a pod every single week. So I want y'all to really pay attention to, again, this was kind of a theme from the beginning. Nobody really wanted to, quote unquote, really like do collaborations or stuff with TBH. And again, I don't know if they thought he was a brand risk, because this was back when he was Modern War Negro. So I don't know what the details entail, but I just want to make sure that y'all are aware of that. GI wasn't supposed to be me, TBH, and the rest of the crew that you know now. GI or some other variation of it was supposed to be him and other bigger content creators, right? So that goes to say that TBH tried to like make a collective and, you know, help them, you know, they prop each other up and put people on and stuff. So but through the power of friendship and like-minded values, now you have the Gaming Illuminati that you have now, right? You have the game Illuminati that you have now. And again, while not all of us can create that content consistently and just, maybe not have a passion for it anymore, we still talk every single day. We still talk every single day. And I made a decision like a long time ago. I'm like, I'm not going to make people make content anymore. If you don't want to do it, if you don't have time, that's fine. Not saying that, we can't still play games together. We still can't make content, but I'm not going to be trying to push anybody anymore to make content. So that's where we are today. That's where we are today, 2026, right? So, and then I also remember, I think it was either the first year or second year that we went to E3. TBH was still Modern War Negro, and if any of you all remember that story, MWN wasn't really getting sponsorships. MWN wasn't really getting opportunities because of his name. So that's when he decided to change his name to the Black Okage, because that was more appealing to advertisers. So that was really the reason. And it's part of growth as well. It's a part of growth. But I remember when that whole debacle happened and people were, kind of pissed. They're like, you won't be, why you changing the name from Modern War Negro to TBH? Like, again, it just people grow, bro. Like, people grow. So I like that's so far in the past now, but that was, the reason why he did that. That was literally the reason why he did that. And that was part of his past content creation life. So that was that. And then, as we continue to go on, people started, tripping and, doing foul stuff. Like we had Soul Illuminati, for example, who, stole TBH's Shit I Don't Like series and, try to make it his own. And then TBH called him out, and then, they had the little back and forth for a little bit. Never returned it to any like real beef, but that happened, and then Soul Illuminati became who he is today. So that happened. We had another dude, I forgot his name, but he was like a fake gangster. He was doing like a lot of GTA videos. I forgot his name, man. I wish I could remember. But like TBH has had his little beefs in the past, right? His little beefs in the past. And every time I'm like, bro, like, all right, TBH ain't messing with you. You want some foul stuff. I ain't messing with you either. Like, that's just how I am. I ask questions later. But like, I seen the foul stuff that happens, right? But it seemed that every time like TBH or myself or anybody like claps back when people mess with us first, cause it's not like we come out the gate saying, hey, F this dude, or doing anything foul against another content creator. It was always somebody else, like, trying to jump stupid and do something dumb. And then, when we clap back, then it's like, oh, we the problem, right? Like, we the bullies. But that was kind of what up, Megas. But that was kind of how the whole GI versus everybody thing kind of manifested, right? It's like, all right, if all these people are just doing all this weird stuff and y'all trying to mess with us or mess with TBH, like, then maybe we should just, stick to ourselves. It wasn't a whole like F everybody movement. It was just like, all right, forget all the fake people, the fake content creators who we really don't need to be messing with. And that also included people by association, right? Because you got like the crumb side people. Like, it's been some things in the past where some people wanted to collab, but because of who you mess with, it's like, nah, we're not even going to attempt to mess with you. It's been situations where people have threatened to put the pause on TBH or anybody else, claiming that they ran up on, people at E3 and stuff, just some wild claims. And people saying blatantly that they want to put hands on somebody when we run into each other at these conventions. Like, it's been a lot, y'all. I don't think, because it's been a long time. It's been some people just doing some weird stuff, man, and saying some crazy things. And this is all over video games. All over video games, bro. It's insane. Literally all over video games. So again, I say that to say this. It was never the intention to not collaborate with people. It was never the intention to not collaborate with people and to stick to ourselves and act like we're holier than thou. Because I've heard that so many times. Like, oh man, they just think they're so cool. They think they're so hot, man. They think they're so much smarter than everybody. It's never been like that. We just decided, because it was like, yo, people are acting mad weird, that we need to really watch who we decide to talk to and who we decide to collaborate with. Like, we have some great friends in the industry. I can name Data Dave. I can name JD. I already named D-Man, Hamp, Woozilla, Dooms. Like, I can name so many people who genuinely mess with us, right? I can name so many people in the community that we have developed over these years that now do content. I can name Homeless, I can name Cammy, I can name Flex a lot, I can name Gifted. It's so many people that have spawned from the community aspect that we have garnered that we utterly appreciate. Utterly appreciate, bro. Lucci, yes. So again, and y'all have told us, right? So again, we appreciate what we have done, even if it's a small impact. It doesn't have to be a super big impact. So that leads me to this, right? So back to this tweet, right? Buddy says that TBH don't reach out. Buddy says that TBH don't reach out. If you do, how many conversations TBH and myself and other various members of GI have had in the background with some of y'all in the community, some of our content creator friends. You would be surprised, but again, that stuff don't matter because according to him, you're not putting numbers on the board, right? You're not putting numbers on the board. You're not visible. And that literally leads me to something else too, right? And again, I don't want anybody to get offended. We have talked about this before. I don't really care anymore because it is what it is. But I think the other problem is like Game Illuminati wasn't specifically created for like all of us to blow up, but it was created in terms for all of us to do content together and grow together. But no matter what we have done, like TBH has his own audience, and no matter how many times that we've done videos together, streamed together, blah blah blah, the cross-pollination just didn't happen. Because if it did, then all of us would have over 100,000 subscribers or 100,000 followers. But that just didn't happen, right? Now, can this be just due to, you know, I've heard that, you know, like Flock, for example, like people used to be really, really pissed at Flock because he used to hate everybody and didn't want to play with any of the members in the community and wanted to block everybody, right? So they call my man Grumpy. So, you know, it's been certain things that like people just have outright said that they don't like about certain members of GI, which is fine. Again, you don't have to like everybody, but again, like TBH and this whole Game Illuminati thing was an attempt to help us all grow together, to help put us all on. And it just didn't happen numbers wise. But impact wise, I think that we've all done a great thing, and I love what we have created. Now, again, would I have loved for all of us to have 100,000 plus subscribers? Yeah, but that also leads to what I said before. Things happen. People have had kids or already had kids. People are already grown. The majority of us all have full-time jobs. I still have a full-time job, and a lot of us just could not do this full time because again, you need to put the food on the table, right? So a lot of us just from that part alone did not or could not dedicate an immense amount of time to do content creation. Now, I was blessed to have a little bit of time that I could do content creation full time, but even I wasn't fully dedicated. I didn't have my mind in the right space, and ultimately I wasn't able to fully sustain myself either. And that's fine. You know, I still think that there is a point where maybe I can do this full time, but right now it's just not in the cards, and that's fine. Like I've already accepted that, right? But if the matter is, okay, well, Game Illuminati, like, all right, he tried to put y'all on then, you know, but what else? You know, that was the thing that dude was saying. What else, right? What up, Biggs? He was like, well, you know, I'm not talking about Game Illuminati. Who else did he put on? Who else did he try to put on? And I know that TBA did the Black History Month thing. He done that a few times. And that was literally the definition of putting people on. And guess what? TBH did that out the kindness of his heart. TBH did not do that because somebody asked him to do that, right? TBH did not do that because someone asked him to do that. He did that because he felt like there were underrated Black content creators or people of color that he wanted to highlight, right? And there have been some people on those Black History Month videos or some other videos of like us playing games together that have had moderate success. There have been multiple content creators that are super successful that have literally cited TBH as the reason why they do content, right? So it may not be TBH directly putting them on like, hey, I'm going to throw this person in your face. I'm going to constantly collaborate with them like you see today, because that is what you see today. You'll see big content creators collaborate with other big content creators or creators on the come up, and they will constantly do content with them. And then they will, just literally be in your face and you can't do anything about it. And they will end up blowing up. So yeah, in that definition of putting on, okay, it's not the same. All right. It's not the same. Yes, Phantom gave TBH his flowers. Again, you wouldn't know that, right? But did Phantom, in that interaction that they had during the Metal Gear event, did that blow TBH up? No. But everybody was like, oh, this is super cool. So like it sometimes it doesn't have to be because of pure numbers that you're seeing, right? It does not have to be about pure numbers. It can be about impact, right? It can be about impact. And even if it's a small change, even if you were inspired to do content creation and you have your goals that you reach, whether small or big, like Cammy just got to 1K followers on Twitch. That's a huge milestone. A lot of people don't even see 20, right? A lot of people don't even see 20 followers. She has 1,000. Like, that's amazing. That's amazing, right? So huge W. So things like that. It does not have to be super big impact. And I truly believe that's what he was saying or trying to say, because he's not seeing like, oh my God, we're at the top 10% of content creation. Then, oh, you don't reach out. You don't put anybody on. So, because I'm going to get to it. I was trying to figure out what's the real reason. So let me go through some of these tweets real quick. So I decided to respond. I said, outside of Black History Month, so I was like, that was literally what the game in Illuminati was. TBH's attempt to make a group and put people on. The problem consistently was that people didn't show the same support to us. I was like, what else do you expected from him? And he said, and then what? People supported y'all. I said, this is me, big dog. Okay. He said, I have fucked with y'all since about 2011. Okay, so at least he's somewhat authentic, right? Somewhat. He did say 2011. He said, excuse my language, so I'm not a casual. I'm just speaking my piece. We can all have a convo. So this is the consistent thing that he's saying. And meanwhile, we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation already. So I don't even know what else he wants, but he kept saying we can have a convo. Like, I don't understand that. And so people start coming out the woodwork, bro. People start coming out the woodwork. When I tell you people came out the woodwork. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. I lit the match, bro. I didn't do it on purpose, but I lit the match. I did light the match. Okay. All right. Started to look chaos. I had to start to look chaos. Okay. Okay. So TBH decided to respond. Meanwhile, he's going viral already, right? He's going viral already from the video. So TBH said, this is just a flat out lie. He said, I've co-streamed with so many smaller creators and I regularly drop gems on stream for people to implement into their own platform. It's been so many people who thank me helping their channel take off. I never gatekeep info. You don't know how many people I've uplifted behind the scenes because most of the shit I do ain't for the camera. Again, background. And I'm real life thorough. Knowledge is only power if you do something with it. You don't see me bitching and complaining about having to put in an application for streaming you. I came to compete. Even if you refuse to acknowledge anything I just said, the reality is you are complaining that I applied to be a teacher. Okay? He's really complaining because he applied to be a teacher. You're literally crying that I'm attempting to do the very thing that you claim I don't do. You make no sense. You do know if he does get in as being a professor, he's going to literally be collaborating and putting people on, right? Because I would assume that the majority of the people who are students would be, in theory, smaller creators than he is, or people that have not done content creation for as long as he's done content creation. So you're mad about him about attempting to do the thing that you say he did do. Like, what? I'm like, my God. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? So I'm gonna read through a couple of these because again, people came out. It was funny because he was like, man, all the GI coming out, man. He's like, I must be popping. All GI said something. So even Anon said something. Anon, he, for the most part, stays off of Twitter. But he said the internet isn't real life. T-Bates was one of the first YouTubers to ever use my music and consistently try to put me onto a wider audience. Shout out Ethos for bringing me out with everyone at GI Updates to go to E3. That man constantly helps people show love and drops gems. You are uninformed. Chaos said there was a time in my life where I was damn near becoming homeless. T-Bates put money in my pockets by giving me opportunity to do simple video edits when it was the easiest shit that honestly didn't need me for. Domo, he said the way this man lying on Black Okage is crazy. Homie came on my podcast when he had absolutely no reason to, and included me and my God Souls in one of his big 2K video projects. L hate Dooms. TBH didn't have to put me onto the carnivore diet that I had no knowledge of back in 2020. Again, this doesn't even have anything to do with consecration, but this is just gems that he is throwing to everybody. So the shit changed and saved my life after dealing with COVID. I appreciate him reaching back when he didn't have to. AB, my dog, says he literally helped put me on when it comes to my beats. Literally put money in my pockets by buying beats for perfect vibes. Not to mention the interviews, co-streams, and constant recommendations he gives in his streams to other creators. You talking out your ass. Like, man, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really don't know. And then people who were quoting TBH, shout out to Dion. He said after watching basically since the first GI podcast, there's too many consecrators to count that I've discovered through TBH/GI. Shofu, Bees, Story Mode Bay, Day to Day, BlizzCon, Christology, Cup of Noodle, just to name a few. Bro has a weird perception of TBH, I think. Now, do you think, again, and correct me if I'm wrong, but do you think that if you notice somebody through somebody else, isn't that technically putting somebody on? It's like, oh man, because that's what we say, right? We say, oh, you put me on to this creator, you put me on to this creator. It's literally, I mean, what are you talking? This is what I'm saying. Like, bro literally was like, yo, you need to literally tell me, hey, I'm putting this person on, man. I'm putting y'all on to dot to whoop to like, but like, I'm just like, hello. Like, hello. Like, what are we saying, man? What are we saying, bro? Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. So he said to say TBH had to put anybody on is absolutely crazy. As someone who's been following him since his Cornelius days, YouTube channel, dude is seriously one of the best Black creators we have in the gaming space that has always been dropping knowledge to help out smaller creators. Like, I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Shout out to Base LaRock. Shout out to Base LaRock. Said, I ain't know Hokage from a can of paint. He went and copped the FKM hoodie and threw it on all of his shows. Never told me he was doing that. Never asked for a thing. So I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker talking about. But it's a rare I say it, but this dude is a whole new demographic on FKM. Teammates put on a whole new demographic to FKM, bro. And again, these are so many accounts. Right? So many accounts of nobody agreeing with him. And they're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, so going back to him and my conversation. So I continue. I said multiple people, including TBH, called you out on how wrong you are. Called you out. If you have no claims to back up your statement, it just sounds like hate or envy. There is a track record in public and behind the scenes. Said TBA put me on to you and watch. There you go. And so he continued, let it be a track record. But I said it could be a convo. So that's the second time, y'all. We gonna count how many times he said, let's talk, let's have a convo. 2 times. 2 times, right? We're talking. We're talking. What do you want to talk in? You want to talk in person? You want to talk in Discord? Like, is that what you're saying? You want to talk in private? Because that's the problem that you have is the stuff that TBH does in private. like I don't get it. So he said it twice. And so I said, not understanding what else you want to talk about. Like, at this point, I'm like, all right, bro, get to the point. Like, multiple people said that you were wrong, and you're still like, okay, it can be a convo. No, it cannot be a convo at this point. I want you to apologize and admit that you were wrong. And so I said, you made an incorrect statement. You got called out, and the next step is to say it with me, apologize for being wrong. This is the problem that we have, bro. This is the problem that we have as men. I swear, bro, that pride will make you look like an ass. That pride will make you look like an ass. Man just ignored. He wants to ignore what everybody said. Literally they gave firsthand accounts. It wasn't even directly from me. Multiple people gave firsthand accounts of being put on by TBH or getting advice by TBH or getting advice from GI. And he still just no. No. That's the thing, Biggs. I think it's a combination of things. We gonna unpack it. We ain't gonna unpack it. What up, Liquid? We ain't gonna unpack it. But that's what multiple people were telling him. That was what multiple people were telling him. Okay, so he said incorrect by whose standards? It can be a combo 3 times. Three times at this point. He said it 3 times. It could be a convo. I'm up. And so I said incorrect by society standards. So it ain't even this isn't, we aren't arguing opinions anymore. We aren't arguing opinions. We are arguing what's facts and what's not. People get so caught up on their opinion, their truth, which isn't their truth. It's just opinions. It's just their perspective. And I need people to truly understand. And Cammy, you brought up a great tweet. I'm gonna find it and quote it in a second because I retweeted it. But people truly need to understand like the difference between an opinion and facts, because like y'all are just throwing opinions out willy-nilly and y'all just want to argue. Opinions can be wrong. That's why they're opinions. I don't argue. I usually do not argue in opinion, bro. I argue in facts. But I'm letting I argue fact-based, bro. If you can't bring me anything to support what you're saying, the claim that you brought, then what conversation are we having? What conversation are we having? And so I said, clearly, since you have a problem that he hasn't put anyone on in your eyes, then that's just your perspective. Then it's an incorrect one, no matter how you try to slice it. I'm not about to have a convo about something that's objectively wrong. And so he continued, how is it objective if people still have differing views? How is it objective if people still have different views? Then the funny part to me, dude follows you still, so you should know about GLs, but I don't know, bro. So day-to-day was like, cap. Where's stuff at? Where's my stuff at?
On God.
Cap. Flock came through, and he was like, damn, we're singing all y'all up. So they besting you up. And he just replying to everybody, bro. Can't have those stats, you're not in the league. I can't help how y'all feel. That was another one he said. I can't help how y'all feel, man. I don't know why y'all feel this way. For the life of me, I just can't figure out why y'all feel this way. Oh man, it's a whole ass lie. I mean, I agree with everything he said. With this man collaborated, put on so many people through his career, and then he said who. So again, you got to avoid these type of arguments when they want you to give the answer that they should be giving you. Then just exit the argument. Exit the argument, because you aren't arguing anymore. It is not your job to lead them to the water. It's not your job to lead them to the water. Okay? So just remember that whenever you arguing with somebody, don't do the job for them. Do not do the job for them. He's like, who? I want y'all to show me. Wise, he said, not gonna lie, sounds like you're mad he has to put you on, because I've done seen plenty of people get put on. Again, multiple people, more than 10 people, I would say more than 20 people, almost damn near 100 people are saying you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Said, not to mention the plethora of gems and insight he provides just in his streams and in his old Hokage Thoughts program he had going. You expect the handouts or something? That when I tell you this man was replying to people all night and all day today, all day today, bro. Shout out to Matt Houston. He said, this very cap. Like, yeah, this ain't it. Like, I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. So, I wanna put out this convo because again, A9 didn't need to get into this, but and then I'm gonna go back to where I ended the convo. So when A9 said what he said, then this guy comes back. He said, but that's also the thing about opinions. They're allowed to be uninformed. They're allowed to be uninformed.
Get him the fuck out of here!
What? What?
You what?
That's not how that works. That's not how that works, y'all. That's not how that works, bro. Bro, that's okay. All right, man. All right, man. And so A-Dog said, there lies the point. Do some more research before you comment on things you don't know about, brother. And I keep telling y'all, bro, this is the issue, bro. This is the issue. People do no research. People don't know about what they're trying to engage in, and then they just say stupid things, and then they make themselves look stupid. And so we continue here, right? We continue. He said, but I didn't insult him. I said he doesn't reach back. He did shit for y'all, but with a very big platform. Who does he collab with? Who does he work with? I'm allowed to have an opinion based on things that I see. I can't help how y'all feel about it. So he said that again. That's twice. He said, I can't help how y'all feel about this. And then I said, go stream Westside. He said Spotify, Apple Music. Again, now you're trying to get into another conversation. Ada said, I think this is one of the things where the algo hasn't shown you a lot of his collaborations, and that's created a confirmation bias. You're commenting from, I found out and became friends with Shofu from his content and plenty of others as well. And then he continued, Big Dog, me and you know that collab was years ago with Shofu. And I mean years ago. I'm talking about recently. Okay. There it is, y'all. There lies the problem. I found it. This was the conversation that I need to see his true color. So I do think it's a combination of things. And I think the first one is rooted in hate and envy. But the second one is, yep, like Liquid said, recency bias. What have you done for me lately? Now, y'all remember what I said earlier about TBH not even wanting to really do content with the collective that you see now. He wanted to get bigger creators. I believe Shofu was actually one of those people on his list that he was targeting to like create, a group with. He said, man, drop the DMs. So this goes back to gaming Illuminati. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Let me actually go back here so y'all can see my pretty face. Gaming Illuminati does not have a problem with collaborations. The problem is, and I still feel I cannot confirm it, but I'm like that meme. I've been saying it for years. The problem is, I think that some people still believe that we are like GI versus everybody and don't want to mess with us. Now, y'all remember last year? I think it was last year, right? When I was trying to get RDC to do the little friendly tournament with us, and it was like, oh no, man, like, we ain't trying to do that because they platinum or whatever. I'm like, but this was supposed to be a friendly. Like, we have attempted to reach out to people. Like, when we do a collaboration with AMP, we do a collaboration with RDC. We don't care because I find those people cool. Like, I don't find those people to be problematic. I respect what they do, right? The problem is, if you don't want to do content with us, then you have to take the L and move on. Okay? We have to take the L and move on. We invite people to the podcast. We would do collaborations with people, but the game has changed too. Everybody doing IRL now. So that's like the new stuff. So if we're not out here in these streets, then chances are we're not going to see these people. We're not going to have those interactions. And that just, it is what it is, right? Like, I'm not going to sit up here and beg anybody to do a collaboration. Okay. TBH for damn sure ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I had to like beg him at some points to like reach out to people. Cause I'm like, we're not going to get any bigger, like, unless like maybe we have some of those people who can, you know, potentially like we can collaborate with. So we tried, but none of that ended up being like, okay, all of us are blowing up, right? So it is what it is. Like, we just kind of keep going off of our own merit and see where it is. Like, if it's some lockout, like, I don't know how they feel, I ain't really trying to mess with them, then I mean, they're wrong, but it is what it is. Like, I just have to, it's just the L. Like, I remember when Ace was really bad at this, and I had to tell Ace multiple times, shut up, bro. But Ace used to say a lot of times in his streams, he's like, man, like, I know who really mess with me. Like, I know a lot of y'all on TBH's stream or JG stream won't come over to my stream. I know who the real ones are. And Fly used to say that too. And I'm like, if y'all don't shut up, stop saying that. Like, okay, that may be how you feel, but don't say it. Like, don't say it in public, because it makes you seem bitter, right? It makes you seem bitter about that. And I'm like, okay, yes, TBH's audience did not cross-pollinate with the rest of GI. It's fine. You just have to accept it and move on. And that's why, for the majority of the time, especially now, like, I've changed my mindset when it comes to doing content. Like, if we have time, yeah, we'll collab. But other than that, it's like, all right, we're doing a podcast. When I have time to stream and do videos, then I'm going to do that. So I got to get it off my own merit. That's kind of why I started YouTube again. Because I'm like, there has to be, like, I'm still stagnant here just doing Twitch, right? Just doing streams. So that's my mindset now. But I'm not going to sit up here and cry that TBH's audience ain't my audience. It just is what it is. I would hope that at this point, if you know who TBH is, you know who GI is, and you know the people in GI, because I'm like, I don't know what other content that you're interacting with, but if those people don't want to come over and hit the subscribe button and hit the follow button, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I can't make them do anything. Just like I can't make any other content creator do content with us. But it's not a problem. We're way too old to be playing these high school games. We're way too old to be playing these high school games. So I'm not looking for, again, a handout, because that's what it would seem like. Oh, like, oh, real, you know, that person put you on. I think that's something that, again, just nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to hear, because that's something that they can hang over your head forever. But it is what it is. I am still, and again, I'm gonna say this again, but I am still super proud at what we have developed, because we are community first. First and foremost, we are community first. We have done so many things as a community, from tournaments to consulting. We cultivated the Discord. We have their core audience. I know y'all names in my chat. And that's great to know that I know y'all names. Like, I know y'all username, bro. I have met some of y'all in real life. Like, I've talked to some of y'all. We played games together. So I love that. And again, if it's a small impact or a big impact, if I or anybody else in GI has been able to impact your life in any way, then that's a W for me, man. That's a W for me. What up, Dart? So, you know, it is what it is. So again, I can't sit up here and cry and complain about TBH's audience not being my audience, or nobody wanting to, you know, reach out themselves, even if they know who we are, or even if they follow us and engage with our content and doing it in the background. Hey, it is what it is, right? You just gotta move on. So again, I try to do my best to you know, do it myself. And, you know, obviously TBH gives me gems all the time. He tells me his strategy and what he does, but he's been doing it for so long, he already has that core audience that he's able to continue to grow and go viral and stuff. So, you know, it's different for me, but I have listened to him and he has helped, you know, with other stuff. So, you know, it is what it is there. But yeah, going back to this dude, that's the true reason why. That's the true reason why he's upset. That's the true reason why he was upset, because in his eyes, he doesn't see anybody that TBH is collaborating with now, like in 2026. He isn't seeing anybody who TBH has put on. So therefore, it doesn't matter anybody that he's done in the past, anybody that he's put on in the past, he's not doing it right now. Therefore, he don't reach out. He don't put nobody on. So that's terrible. It's honestly terrible. And I really hope that this guy understands one day how wrong he was and is, and gets that hate and envy out of his heart. He also said, let me try to find some other tweets, but he was talking to other people, and because it was when TBH tweeted him again, and he pointed out his channel. And then his rebuttal was, I ain't a YouTuber, dog. I ain't a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber, dog. I just upload and play games. I'm like, well, technically you are a YouTuber. It may not be something that you do full time, but if you took the effort to upload multiple videos, I mean, I'm sure that nobody, if they ended up blowing up and were able to do that full time, will be like, no, I'm not a YouTuber. I just do this for fun. I think anybody would jump at the opportunity to make money and make a living being a YouTuber if your videos were popping like that. So yeah, 310 videos. I mean, that don't sound like you're just doing it for fun to me. That don't sound like you're doing it for fun to me. It sounds like you're kind of trying. It do kind of sound like you're trying, man. This was a tweet. So this dude, he replied after TBH's initial tweet. He said, I never said you had a bitch and complain about streaming you, but let's have a real conversation. That's the fourth time. Don't use your platform to discredit what I'm saying, what you do behind the scenes into what you do behind the scene, but publicly with your platform, who do you really put on? So again, he's asking that question. So we found out he's asking about now. He's asking about now, right now, 2026, June 2026, y'all. Who have you put on, man? Who you collaborating with? See, and this is kind of the problem. This is the problem with content creation now and collaborations now and how the game has changed, because you see the top 10% of streamers all collaborating with each other, doing IRL stuff, and now you're expecting everybody to do that. You're expecting everybody to do the exact same thing and be collaborating with all these people all the time. And no, that's just not going to happen. That's not it, right? That's not it. So he's expecting something. He has these expectations, and he's not going to get them, or he didn't get them. Therefore, now he's upset and said, hey, man, you don't put on nobody, man. You do all this. You say you the LeBron James or this YouTube stuff. You don't put nobody on, man. It's terrible because, again, this is a black thing. This is typically a black creator thing. I don't really see this with any other cultures, any other races, where, like, if you're black and you're successful, you have an obligation to put everybody on. I think naturally as black people, since we are already like playing from behind, I think we have the natural notion that if we get successful and we make a lot of money and have fame, that now we have the opportunity to put people on. But you can't really put anybody on if you don't have the means to do it. So, like, I can use me, for example. Like, I would love to give back more in terms of putting people on so that they can become more successful than me. But numbers wise, I just don't have the means to do it. Now, I can tell you something, like somebody literally DM me literally right after this whole back and forth with this guy and asked me about some tips for YouTube. But like, for me, in the grand scheme of things, I wouldn't be as credible as, again, a TBH, right? Just numbers wise, because it's like, oh, well, you haven't found a way to make this super successful, therefore why should I listen to you? And that's fine. You know, I'll eat that, because I understand. But there are still some people that do ask for my opinion, so I still give them, right? I still give them. Yeah, I can only do so much. So But yeah, it seems to only really be a thing with black people. It's literally the crabs in the bucket mentality. Literally the crabs in the bucket mentality. They think that you're going to push everybody else down in order for you to come up. And while some people still think like that, TBH and the rest of GI does not think that. I don't care. You can you can pass me if I've given you something that you can pass me. Like I think I always go back to when we were doing consultations. Shout out to Bud Lightyear. He did a consultation with me and TBH, and he was, asking what he should do. And he was mainly on TikTok. He's mainly a TikTok creator. And I told him, all right, well, look at your videos that you have done that got some more views, and just start going all in on that. And he did. He did. He mainly was playing like horror games. And he stuck with it. And he got over 100,000 subs on TikTok. So I was like, look at that, man. You are a prime example of when you listen and you take what we say into account. And he blew up. And I was like, yo, that's amazing. Like literally a case study. That's literally a case study that we can use on the resume, right? So yeah, and then that's the thing that came after with him, man. That's the thing that came out, and it really he started playing victim after this one. So let me continue reading this. Where he said, "What it come down to is that you're upset nobody's ever helped you, and now you're lashing out through projection. But I got time today, so I'll help you out publicly since privately helping people doesn't count according to you. So your channel is failing because it lacks any real direction or identity. Just a bunch of nonsense that's 100% self-serving. Your channel is failing because you produce content as if people already know who you are. You add nothing to the value to this page. Nothing of value to this page. It's a million other people just playing a game and making mediocre AI-generated thumbnails with nonsensical titles. You know that if you spend more time on your content and less line on this app. Shout out to Dale. He said, ouch, by the way, I appreciate you helping me with advice when I started my YouTube channel. Everything you suggested turned out to be 100% right. So again, another example. How many examples do you need, my friend? How many examples do you need? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. All these people, bro. All these people. And so he said, I'm not a YouTuber. I play games. I upload. This what you want? We grown. Oh, now we grown. Now we grown, chat. It's not now we grown now. Okay. Now we grown. Then you try to promote up and coming on. Yes, I did. Yes, through GI Radio. I literally told people, I'm like, yo, if you want to hear something, and you want to pay the money, get in front of the line, do that. I'll play your music. Like I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro. We can have a conversation about being grown. Oh my goodness, man. It's like most people called him out. He said he upload more than me, and I'm a YouTuber. Said somebody lying. It sounds like a you problem. I'm not a YouTuber. Proceeds to promote his podcast on YouTube. Upload every week or so with 300 videos now. Oh, he said, you want to be a YouTuber, bro? Stand on it, don't back down. Like, again, multiple people just cooking him, bro. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm gonna see if he still. I swear he's been replying to people all day, bro. This funny. He said, how the fuck do I have a track record with niggas that don't know me? GI podcast coming soon. Get out of here, bro. Said, bro, you used to let fans write articles on the website. Yes, I'm telling you, we have multiple examples, bro. And then again, playing victim. He said, you know what's funny about people? When they don't fuck with you, they will say what you're doing is trash. I literally have big creators on my shit talking crazy about me for what? LOL. Now, one time have I clapped back. It be your own people. So you not only playing victim for yourself, but you saying, oh no, it's black people. It be your own people. Nah, buddy. Nah, not this time, man. I'm not letting you get away with that. Cause you started this. You started this saying that he don't put people on, but now people attacking you because you wrong, and now you saying it's your own people. So he woke up. He said, "I'm awakened and can address this properly." He said, "I can't fail. This isn't my job." You have a strong track record of tearing. You have a strong track record of tearing black people down when they don't agree with you. What the hell?
You what?
What is my man's talking about? What is my man's talking about? Who has TBH tear down? Who is TBH tear down that has not clapped back at him first? That is not started. Who has not shot first? Who has he tore down? Please name them. Please name them. Come to the front of the stage. Yeah, he turned down the brokies. Okay, the brokies. Exactly. We always on defense, bro. I tell you, we never start anything, but we for damn sure will finish it, bro. What are you talking about? Oh my god, bro. And so he said it's very telling. It's very telling, y'all. Disturbing and disappointing. I gave my opinion. This is what you decided to do. Good luck. Oh man. Oh my goodness, man. Yo, TBH has a strong record of tearing black people down, man. I done seen it all. I done seen it all. Can't make this stuff up. Let's see if he's still replying to people. Let's say 55 minutes ago. He's still going, y'all. He's still going. He's still going. They saying he playing victim. They saying he playing victim. He said to be a victim, I have to be affected. He that meme. He that meme. So you clearly are brothers. Okay. You can't make this stuff up, man. Nigga playing the victim. Again, man, this person hit the nail that. Shout out to Latasius. He said, you can have differing views or opinions on something that is either true or false. Either it is factual or wrong. What you're arguing against is how you feel, not what is real. He said, but I can have a different view or opinion than what is not real if you completely acknowledge that there is a different. What? What are you talking about? That's a bunch of word salad. He trying to trick me. He trying to trick me. Oh my god! Like what? He said 1 + 1 = 4. Oh my god! But he's still going, man. He's still going. Also, I'm not gonna show a DM, but I saw a DM that this man sent somebody back in 2022. I ain't gonna out him unless he get to talking stupid. But overall, bro, he a fan, bro. He a fan, and he just making up stuff. I don't know if he just wants to see TBH on like another level, which is fine. If TBH is one of your favorite content creators, then that's cool. That's cool. But this is literally TBH's attempt to get a wider audience and teach up and coming content creators. So it's collaborations. It's getting a new audience that he wouldn't normally have. So you want to say that the man, 1, doesn't collab, 2, he doesn't reach out, and 3, he tears black people down. Just all lies, bro. He said, "Nah, I ain't gonna show the DM, bro. I ain't gonna show the DM." It's simple, but I was just like, I saw that, I was like, bro, he a fan, dog. He really a fan. He really a fan, and it's really sad, bro. It's really sad. But like I said, some of that stuff I really had to call out, man, because it's just factually untrue. Factually untrue. And I don't like people lying on my dog name. I don't like people lying on my name. And I will for sure defend my dogs. I will defend my day zeros. I will defend my day ones. And people get to talking crazy, bro. I am literally the definition of ride or die, bro. I don't play that stuff. I don't play that stuff. So if people gotta hear it, man, then my streak is over this week. My streak is over this week. Your boy done got into some stuff again. Your boy done got into some stuff again. But that's my story. That's my story. Buddy is tripping, and I really hope that now with this additional Discord, this even got trending. It even got to a point where this got trending. I wonder, is it still trending? Yes, it's still trending. Look at this, y'all. Like, hold on, let me go back. Look at this. It's literally trending on Twitter, man. The Black Hokage faces criticism over streamer university application. Really, it's funny because that's clearly AI generated. That's Grok generated. Because he didn't really face any criticism. It was one person. It was literally one person. But anyways, this caption, there was a summary, says that Swag accused Hokage of failing to spotlight others despite his long career, praising one-off efforts like Black History Month, but wanting more public promotion. Hokage pushed back hard, listening to his co-streamed advice on Twitch and YouTube and behind-the-scenes help, while critiquing Swag's own low-view channel. Hey, yo, why Grok roasted? Grok roasted. Oh my god. Oh. He said this don't count against my streak. This how he started. Oh man, that's funny, bro. I'm literally crying. I'm crying laughing. That is hilarious. So they said the community backed Hokage with stories of his past support, from early advice to shoutouts amid applications for Kaiser's 2026 Streaming University Bootcamp and now open, bro. Oh man, Grok, you did great, bro. That's freaking hilarious. That's freaking hilarious, man. But shout out to the community, bro. Shout out to the community, because y'all really came through. Like the outpour of support for my mans and GI as a whole. I thoroughly appreciate that. I thoroughly appreciate that. But yeah, it literally got to a point where it started trending. I said, nah, bro, this is freaking hilarious. This is freaking hilarious. It literally started trending. So Kai, you definitely should, like, just give my man's an automatic invite. Just off that alone, bro. Give my man's an automatic invite. You see all the love that he's been getting right now, and all the love that he's been getting in the past. Just let my man's on, bro. Just let my man's on. So it is what it is. I low-key applied too. So we'll see. But if T-Biz gets on, that's gonna be a huge dub, bro. That's gonna be a huge dub. We'll see what happens. Shout out to JD. Applied to be a professor. K-Dot, my boy K-Dot applied to be a professor. So I wanna see some of my mans in there, bro. He said, I'm shocked I didn't see Flock reply. Flock did. Flock replied with gifts. And then he had a little conversation with him. Let me see. He did give a little, you know, he can't stay out of the beat for too long, man. He can't stay out of the beat for too long. Let me go back to what he said, bro. Oh yeah, this was funny. He said, next time I donate to Goodwill, helping an old lady cross the street, visit my grandmother at a nursing home, and read to kids at a Ronald McDonald House, remind me to record it. Apparently, if it isn't documented as video evidence, it isn't valid, according to internet losers. Let me see, because he did speak to him for a little bit. So with this a ton of followers behavior yesterday, he tried to do better to people. Which one did he apply to? Was it this? Because he definitely spoke to dude a little bit. Where was it at? Because I definitely seen him. He said a little bit on one of these tweets, man. Dang, where was it? I swear he said something, man. Where was it? I can't find it. he definitely was going back and forth with him though a little bit. They probably ain't gonna show it because I don't want replies. I don't know. It was one of these tweets, bro. But he definitely did. I said, yeah, emo man flocked and then hopped in there. Emo man flocked and hopped in there. But yeah, he said a little bit, but it was just mainly gifts. It was just mainly gifts from the start. Actually, what's it? Yeah, here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Here it go. So once again, what's that? 5 times? 5 times, I think. He said, y'all not trying to have this conversation with me either. So let's not do this. Cause again, I fuck with y'all, but let's not do this. I don't. Do y'all know what conversation he's trying to have, man? I don't know. I don't know what conversation that this man was surely trying to have. Damn, this one wasn't it either. I thought it was that one. All right, here we go. This one. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. Okay. So Flock said that Game Illuminati is cool, but then what? Let's have a real convo. He said, Flock said, bro, you giving off lonely boy vibes. Just want somebody to talk to. Shit's weird, fella. Swag said, describe lonely. Y'all bad because I had an opinion. Y'all got in the group chat. Now y'all talking to me as your leader. Now here we go. This is a disrespect. Pay attention to the words that they equal disrespect. He said, Game Illuminati got to mean with the TV and not putting people out right. What up, Tyson? He says your leader wouldn't have a conversation with me about it. Again, who wants to speak to you? He said, so go ahead, talk shit about me. Tell your leader to holler at me, though, because this is just a convo. There's 6 times. 6 times. 6 times. He keeps saying, let's have a convo. Yo, leader, man, tell your leader to holler at me. For what? What do you want to speak about? What do you want to speak about? Because, again, you lied on him. You disrespecting him, and then when he called you out, now you want to play victim. Now you want to play victim. You want to say that you're not a YouTuber. What you upload 300 videos for if you're not a YouTuber? I don't understand what's the point, because that takes effort. That takes effort to upload 300 videos. I'm sorry. Even if it's over a span of however many years, it still takes effort to do that. So Flock said this is the last bit of interaction you'll get, because I'm sure it's the most you've gotten all year. To say we're mad would imply any of us actually care. Boy, I'm picking the cleaning services Bruce on my house, and you still writing your name on an orange juice, sharing a bunk bed with your younger sister. Fall back with all that leader talk, goofy. Coming off as the type that re-enters the room until someone notices you. You basically prove my point by keep asking for a convo with someone that has no desire to do so. Lonely boy behavior. Said big dog, I tweeted, and y'all pulled up like the fucking Avengers. This is the most we've seen of y'all together this year. So again, he wants to see GI, I guess, all be together again, which it's gonna be hard to make that happen. I'm gonna just tell you right now. He said, what fucking attention do I need? Holy shit, you're a real bro. People been violating the hell out of boy, bro. People been violating the hell out of him. Jesus Christ. So there's Flock's clapback. That was Flock's clapback, bro. You say you want to go back to the Rainbow Six Day. I don't know what he want, bro. I think the last time we legit played games together, like more than like 3-4 of us, are probably Marvel Rivals. It just needs to be like that one game, or Battlefield, maybe a little Battlefield too. But like, it's just certain games, bro. It's just certain games. Other than that, bro, it ain't happening. Shout out to Bagel. I'll give this up to Watts. What up, Watts? What up, Watts? Coming through. Shout out to you with the big raid. So yeah, it's yeah, we found out what dude want, man. He want to talk, man. I think dude was trolling from the jump. He just want to talk. He want to talk to the big dog. He want to talk to the leader, right? But you can't talk to the leader, bro. You punching up. You trying to punch up. It was PUBG. What up, Tony? You gotta punch up, bro. W Watts when people on the JG. Yeah, put me on. What up, JB? He said, man, how dare you use your platform to discredit me? When he said a bunch of lies. Start playing the weekend attention. Every thought that Bozo would have stepped up out of line. The internet is funny, bro. The internet is funny. That's all I'm gonna say. But it was a very funny almost 24 hours, bro. Very funny almost 24 hours. But yeah, like I said, I lit the fire, bro. I wasn't expecting it to be like that, honestly. I wouldn't expect the TBH to reply. That would definitely be something that TBH would not even reply to, bro. He wouldn't even justify that. What up, Shogun? He wouldn't even reply to that, bro. But he decided to. So hey, like I said, if it helps him become a professor, then I did my job. I did my job, bro. He said somebody get that boy job. Like, can she find something to do? There's not many games that have that many people on the team. I know that's also true. Like it's Battlefield, Call of Duty, Marvel Rivals. So it's hard for all of us to play like one game together. They play 2K, so that's 5. So like I said, we got more than 8 people. So and everybody got different lives, so it's just hard. A lot of us just start playing more single player games. I haven't had time to really hop on and play. Like I said, we'll play Marathon. I say I'll be 007, bro. I say I'll be 007. So I don't have enough time. I do not have enough time. Let me make sure my wife ain't tweet me, text me, tweet me. Said GI had like 9 people in it. 10. You say waiting for Far Cry 7. It's right. So I think we talk about that guy. Yeah, we done now. We done now. So where we at? Third quarter. Dang, the Spurs up, man. Maybe the Spurs have found it out, man. Hey, Spurs have found it up. They've been keeping up with this 20 points. 81-62. They wearing them out. They wearing them out in the Garden. Say, by the way, did you hear how Jubilee is coming to Rivals next season? I did not hear about that. I actually have the chance to play with Cyclops. I have not played Rivals in months, bro. I haven't played Rivals in months. I do kind of want to try out Cyclops, though. I ain't gonna front. I do kind of want to try out Cyclops. I do have the opportunity to play it early, but I don't feel like downloading it. So I may like boot up Rivals this weekend or something just to try out Cyclops. Because I know hella people been waiting on him. But if Jubilee come out, I got to play that off GP. If Jubilee come out, I got to play Rivals off GP. And I'm going to show my daughter. I'm like, look, that's you. I'm going to show my daughter saying, look, that's you. See, I might have to pull up. So we go see. Say, you a Ubisoft fanboy? They got so many good games. Had someone checked in on Siggy. Siggy ain't said nothing. Siggy has not said nothing. The reverse voodoo curse ain't working no more, bro. Reverse voodoo ain't working. Said Nick lose. He want them to win to see New York and turn the city to a war zone. Nah, they gonna turn it to a war zone when they lose too. You say he gonna stream later? Yeah, of course. Yeah, he gonna stream later. That man ain't gonna be happy though. He ain't gonna be happy. That man is not gonna be happy, bro. He is not gonna be happy. All right, y'all. Let me play a little bit 007. I'm gonna be playing a little bit today because I work from home today. So I do want to play a little bit of 007. And then probably, depending on when this game ends, because we are a little bit past the third quarter, we'll see how long this game lasts. See how long this game lasts. All right. 007. Let me change the game here. 007. 007. Say, is 007 game of the year material? Again, we gotta wait until September, y'all. I haven't beat the game, so I'm not going to get my full opinion on it yet. I haven't beat the game, so I haven't given my full opinion. But I think by the time September gets here, bro, I think we are going to have almost every damn game that comes out that month end up being a contender. Almost every damn game. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous. Let me let's see window capture. We gonna see. We gonna have a combo. That's gonna be a new one. We gonna say, man, let's have a combo. Let's have a combo. Let me put this up. I have this up. What's coming out in September? Everything. Everything is coming out in September. What the better question is, what's not coming out in September? that's a better question. What's not coming out in September? What up, Buck Nasty? They say your last message got hit by Automon. Can you approve? I don't even see it. I don't even see it. Oh, I have to pull up my actual dashboard because it don't pop up on ground control. And they got still in Barbie game. That's November. And that's November. All right. Where's my? All right. Man, my mayor's buzzing. My bagels are Jewish. Trump is a bitch. Nixon 6. They're there at Thanksgiving. I don't know what the. I wonder what it called there. I don't know what Audible I called. But thanks. Appreciate it, Kimmy. You gotta chain yourself up to TV like Undercover Brother September. Pretty much. Pretty much, man. That's why I said, man. I was like, I need to take off the whole month of September. I need to take off the entire month. This is ridiculous. Watch said she got 9. She had 9 games that she wants to play in September. I have 3, maybe 4. It was definitely 4, but Phantom Blade moved out the way to October, so now it's 3 for sure. Now it's 3 for sure. Wolverine, Control, and of course, the big dog Onimusha. But it would have been 4, bro. I'm like, absolutely ridiculous. Silent Hill coming out on the 24th.
You got a lot of company down there.
Still in one piece?
Right. Okay, here's the plan. You call them, I'll bag them. In position. I'm ready.
Forward
Ooh.
through the quarry. I'll meet you at the other end of it. And keep your head down.
Who's got eyes on it? Anyone
It was
got
me
eyes?
thinking it was going to be a nice quiet evening.
Watch it. 2 hostiles your way.
Target's down.
There's a sniper. Light him up.
He's down.
Keep moving, Bond. I've got you.
Hostile down.
Hey, yo, buddy popping.
Got him.
Can't even see y'all. Okay. Boom.
He's down.
I'm the only one left. Where's the shooter?
Hostile down.
Sniper, get to cover.
Greenway on point.
I'm getting through there.
Hang on. I have an idea. Keep your head down.
Stay clear of that. Get in the
Target's down.
Great job.
More of Damien's men are headed your way.
Yeah, I see them. Wish me luck.
Keep busy.
No sign of the target.
He's down.
Oh, not that way. My bad. Oh, went into the water.
Hostile
Ooh.
down. Stay there. I'm coming to you.
Happy to.
Bond. Up here.
Not bad.
I'm not finished.
I thought you said you were out.
I'll let you have all the fun.
Oh, his arm good now.
Think so. Hands. And here. He won't be needing it.
What's the plan?
I'll take the high ground. We push forward, corner Damien, and then we put him down.
I like it. Moneypenny, Damien took my watch. Can you track it?
Of course. Triangulating his position for you now. I have him. His
Yeah, that was
location
quick.
has been marked on your Q lens.
Thanks. Greenway, how you doing up there?
Making lots of new friends.
It's good to have you back, John.
It's good to be back, but we're not out of the woods just yet. Damien brought a small army with him.
And they all make for terrific target practice. Always wanted to drive one of those. Greenway, what's your position?
I would not be able to do this.
You take it slowly. It's busy here.
Oh, Christ. They're everywhere. Any ideas?
Just the one. Target down.
Safety
Lining
first.
up.
Leave some for me.
Kill confirmed.
Come on, say some for me. I'm closing in.
And another one down.
You're just showing off now.
One more down.
Explosive stuff. You're getting paid by the head.
Tonight.
Done this before.
Nah, he really clowning.
It's done.
Long enough to piss you off again. Push up.
Me, would you?
He's down.
You sure you need me here?
Need to lighten up.
So you got him? Nope, you don't.
Friendly's got
try not to get killed.
I'll do my best.
Oh man.
That was good for me. How was it for you?
I've had better.
What on earth are you two talking about?
We're bonding.
I'm in a bit of a bind here.
What's the problem?
Taking fire from all angles. They've got me pinned down.
On my way. Took a bullet. Man down. It's reloading. Get in. The only one. I need you to mark Greenway's position for me. Talk too
That
much.
question is better than Uncharted 4. In my opinion, I think from all the other things you can do, yes.
I see you.
I mean, oh man, it's a big ass silhouette right there.
These boys really want to say hello.
Got an idea. Hunker down.
That's the plan.
Whoever said bigger is a better never sat behind the wheel of one of these. Coming to you now, Greenway.
He did say he always wanted to ride these.
Jump on. Ready? Got it.
He needs Spurs to win and closest to the West Coast.
Come on. Not good. Not good at all.
Here, take this. You hold them off while I try and get this thing moving again.
I cannot see you.
Hold on. We're moving again.
90 to 75. End of the third. Every time you see your core, you think of Crimson Desert. You know what? Actually, me too. Y'all see, Pearl Abyss said they are going to continue to update Crimson Desert for as long as people are playing it. I haven't seen anybody talking about Crimson Desert though, but clearly some people are still playing it. So, damn.
Thanks. You're hit.
Just nick me. I'll be fine. I'll hold them off. Go. Find Damien. Finish them.
Did you end up being Crimson Desert, man, or are you still playing it? Or are you still playing it at all?
James?
I'm here.
And Greenway?
He's busy entertaining a few of Damien's friends. I'm taking care of Webb Jr.
You do know he's probably walking you into a trap, don't you?
I know. I'm counting on it.
We have the evidence. Sir Nicholas, Damien, they're finished.
But I'm not.
There's gonna be Trump slander everywhere.
Please be careful. That's an order.
I'll be careful.
the women Jenny needed to win once in the garden. So you beat it. You haven't played the new update? Sure. Okay. I need the draft now. Yeah, I'm gonna see if see who ends up sticking with AJ. Come on, Bond. How'd you not?
Alone at last. Now what's that? A little liquid courage for what happens next.
What this? Oh no. This is so much more.
Oh, my boy didn't. He's shooting up.
It's a synthetic compound. It floods the endocrine system, elevating physical and mental awareness. It makes you faster, better, stronger.
Well, you ain't God.
Show me.
Are you laughing, biatch?
Never ask.
You find it funny? You find it funny?
Oh, you keep throwing stuff at him. They got that compound.
You are outmatched and outsmarted. Don't you see? We've been ahead of you every step of the way.
You really do love the sound of your own voice, don't you?
Oh,
What now?
dang, the Knicks only got 4 bench points.
That's better.
4.
Shall we?
They're gonna get spooky in the East. The Wizards are finally gonna eat.
Can't let him get too close.
Oh damn, I can't. Nothing. Literally nothing.
You'll pay for that one. And to even the odds. Pay for that one.
Can't even do nothing.
No need to pull your punches, James.
Oh, okay. I can hit him then.
No need to pull your punches, James. I really wish you could have lived long enough to see what you're truly dealing with.
Oh. I didn't know he ran over to me already.
You don't get to do that again. You think you've won, don't you? You really did un-
Oh, he pulled out the gat. Look at you.
No need to pull your punches, James. You really have no idea what you're dealing with, do you, James? Shame you won't live long enough to find out. It's a shame you won't live long enough to witness progress, James. You think you've won, James? No need to pull your punches, James. You really did underestimate what we are truly capable of.
Yeah, why you doing it, brother?
I really wish you could. No need to pull your punches, James. Truth no longer matters.
Oh my God, so he need.
Power and resolve.
Are you about to do it again? Brother, I think you're addicted. Oh, Ugh, that's not where you wanted it.
It's been fun. I'm gonna have to break this off.
Hey, yo, he on some Joker type stuff.
Oh, James!
That was a Joker type of cackle.
James! You have such a way with words! You're hilarious!
Yep, see? You're hilarious.
You haven't heard the punchline yet.
Oh no. Okay, Bond. I don't think I've ever seen a Sam's Club commercial. They doing Sam's Club commercials now? Damn, Greenway.
Easy now. I've got you. Damien. It's done. He's gone. Okay, up we go, old man. Let's get you patched up. Oh, I thought you said it was just a scratch.
No, the wonders of adrenaline. Stop, Bond.
We need to get you to a hospital.
Oh, James. James.
But what do I do? I need you to tell me what to do.
Just sit for a bit. Sit and enjoy the view.
Why did you come back for me?
Ah, dang, Mitchell missed the alley.
Turns out I was wrong about that. You've got heart, Bond. You're just what we need right now. I don't know why I didn't see it before.
Because you're a miserable old bastard.
Ah, don't make me laugh, man.
There is that. Will you do me a favor?
Anything.
Don't let it change you. Don't let it.
Is there anyone I should contact? Greenway? John.
He sleep, man. He taking a little Trump nappy nap. Damn, man. We got to play the song for Greenway, We gotta play the song for Greenway.
I really miss my nigga. Just a breakdown. Really miss my nigga. White people.
R.P. Greenway. Had to happen, man. Had to happen. My boy lived a long life. He got played out here. He had to deal with me being green. He didn't even want me to be 00. He didn't want me to earn my number. Yeah, try to say a little Autobot said no. Really miss my nigga.
data is corroborated, it will indeed put an enormous strain.
Attention, please, everyone.
I took they offline.
5 minutes ago, Sir Nicholas Webb informed us that if we ignore his demands, the next leak will be bigger and a lot closer to present day.
Oh my god, bro. Wimby is so funny.
Meaning that
Is this the end of the game? I don't know.
assets and even
We still gotta get
agents will be
Webb,
risked.
so still not over.
The diplomatic hit we have already taken is irreversibly detrimental to our national security, global interests, and Great Britain's standing in the world. Further jeopardizing that is not an option. It has been decided to accept Webb's demands and grant him immunity.
Wow.
Giving in is not giving up. Quite the contrary, we do this to protect the country we all love. It is time to stand down. Thank you. Bond, congratulations. Your performance in Vietnam proved beyond a doubt you'll make an excellent 00.
What are you doing? We can't let Webb get away with this.
What we do is my call. The world's not fair, Bond. I thought Greenway taught you that.
Don't bring Greenway into this.
M, we have to go. The Prime Minister's waiting.
Moneypenny will debrief you, then go home and get some well-deserved rest.
Okay.
All I'm saying is that it could be a giant bluff. I'm just not convinced that he's got anything more recent.
Why wouldn't he? No doubt about the authenticity of the first batch, at least.
Security around...
How you doing, Bond?
Whitlock?
I'm sure...
Can't believe M's doing this.
Or Webb, for that matter. This is months of overtime for me. Years, possibly.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. I'll see you around.
Glad I'm not M.
Or Bright, for that matter. Always so chummy with Webb. That used to cause a lot of envy in Westminster.
Immunity? After all he's done?
I'm sorry about Greenway, James, but...
Well, she's not.
She's doing her job. And she's doing it well.
And that's it? You're happy to just walk away?
No, but I also have a job to do. I wrote some code to stress test some of their safety layers, and I'm going down there now. But I can see that you're not done ranting. Come, walk with me.
Thea is a complete scam. Webb lied to MI6 for more than a decade. He started out using the 00 program as a scapegoat, destroying 009 and Greenway's lives.
It must be crazy benefits working there.
Recruits dead or maimed. Monroe. And now he's leaking top secret intel to the press, and we're just letting him get away with it. But how the hell has it come to this?
He's been one step ahead all along. He has a sixth sense, I swear.
He doesn't need one. He's monitoring his own tech, and we've let him.
Actually, we are certain that he hasn't. 2 full sweeps and a third one concluding as we speak. Thea isn't and never was compromised.
Come on, Moneypenny. We saw it at Web HQ, and Damien pretty much confirmed it.
Nevertheless, no breach has ever occurred.
Then explain to me how they could have a whole department at Web Industries dedicated to sifting out Thea's mistakes if they didn't have a live feed of everything Thea ever delivered. We didn't make that up, Moneypenny.
What can I say? Unless Webb has some quantum-entangled mirror computer, it's just not possible.
Hang on. Hyperion. That's gotta be it.
What?
It was something Damien said. In Greek mythology, Hyperion is Thea's brother and consort. That makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. Tech like that is sci-fi, doesn't exist. Probably never will.
But what if it did? What would you have to do to eliminate the threat?
If it were that simple, destroy or remove the core, and you'd render the quantum cloud meaningless.
The data can't be read without the core.
No. The core is the magic key. Wait, you're not actually buying any of this, are you?
What if it's true, though? We can make this whole thing disappear.
But it's not. Okay. And I am with Em on this. We have no choice but to give in. Even if we had solid intel, a gamble like that would be reckless, beyond any sense. It'd go against MI6's very reason to exist. It would be high treason. So you won't do anything stupid.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Promise me, James.
Cross my heart.
Did I hear what you just said about playing James? Nah, you said something recently about playing him. Said he want to.
Sorry, Moneypenny. This idiot's about to rob Cube up.
Yeah, well.
Bond. I just wanted to check in. Where is everyone?
I sent them all home. Come, join me. Don't do it.
What?
Blame yourself. I knew him for 25 years. The good years and what came after. Operation Nightfall changed him. He
All right, Spurs, y'all better stop playing, man.
never could find his way out until you came along.
Y'all up only 15 now. Still a lot of games to play.
And he came back, more alive than ever. And thanks to you, he went out with a bang and not with a whimper. And if that's not a reason to celebrate, then I don't know what is.
A Wildcat hit that. Crazy shot.
And to you, James. Salute.
Said no work because people want Bond to be white, and it would be. Yeah, unfortunately. He won't be putting his name into the ring for a long time, but yep. He understands. He like, if I ever try to take that role, yep, he would get instant backlash.
Don't forget to turn out the lights when you leave.
See, he ain't streaming today. No, he still might, man. He still might. Nick still have a chance.
To get to Hyperion, I'll need an edge. New watch, pistol, and whatever else Q's got lying around. It was the first of a new batch. And it was in the stress test chamber.
Credentials incorrect. Access denied.
Playing favorites, eh? Q has total
Credentials.
access. All I need's a fingerprint. What was the last thing he touched? Got a fingerprint. Now how to get it off the glass. This should do the job. Damn. It's only a partial print. What else could be good for a clean print?
He said, why does he break everything? All right, here we go. Yeah, 11-point game. Spurs, really? Yep, see, here you go. Well, I said never say never with them, man. Look at that. Look at that. Like Spurs, y'all give up this lead, man. See, it was like Knicks did it again. Y'all did all that for 3 quarters.
Q's in and out of here all day long. Must be a print on here I can use. What a mess. Doesn't George ever wash his hands? Oh, Bridget. Can't tell your print from Q's. Either would do, but both are useless. Another partial. I'll just grab it if you don't mind. Thanks for the tip, Bridget.
That's actually funny. What up, Miss Tech? How you doing? You doing good? True, true. What you been up to? All right, man. I gotta find this last print. Back in North Carolina, home to LA for a month. Okay.
At last. One whole print.
Working on his paper to get published.
Right.
Okay. I like North Carolina, man. It was really fun when I went. Probably gonna go back again. Maybe next month.
Identity verified. Welcome back, Q.
Maybe I would have made a half-decent agent after all.
Q credentials inconclusive. Running diagnostics.
Don't worry, I'll be in and out.
Any advice on getting an HVAC? No, because I'm not an HVAC. I don't know anything about HVAC. They like being by coach. You think you keep your place higher till you finish? Okay.
Thanks, Q. Promise to take better care of this one.
Q not detected.
What?
Initiating.
No, wait. How do I get out of here? There's a laser.
Laser charge
Self-destructive.
operation.
Industrial strength. Or perhaps this will do the trick. It's not gone. Fire hazard coming up.
Nah, I'm in IT.
Chamber lockdown disengaged.
Shutter lock gone. Nothing to it.
I would imagine getting an HVAC wouldn't be too hard though, because that's always a trade that like I feel like is needed. See, man, it's a 4-point game. It's 4 minutes left. When I keep telling people, bro, the Knicks do it every single freaking time, bro.
Laser deactivated.
Looks like the uncontained blaze I was hoping for. More fuel, perhaps?
Access granted.
Okay. Better look around to find a way out. Now, what's What's a beauty like you doing in a place like this? Damn, just a cupboard. Full of it closes when the countdown is triggered. Okay? Let's not stick around.
Explosion
Cover.
test commencing
Fast.
in 10,
This car's blast-proof and better be field ready.
8,
Q.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stress testing. Aptly named.
Oh my.
Explosion test commencing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Even Montgomery will struggle with this mess. Sorry, Q. What shiny new toys have you left for me, Bridget?
Alvarado. Is that like one of the hardest trades to get into? What HVAC or IT? How 007 so far? I love it.
Just the pistol to go.
Dang. Oh. No. See, man, there's always hope. 3 minutes left. Yeah, man, it's intense, bro. It's intense. All right, where is the service pistol at? Oh my God, no, they really did it. They really did. Another 3. Who hit this one? Brunson that time? Wow. Over Wemby. I swear, bro. The Knicks are something else, man. I gotta give it to them. Absolutely reason. They literally cut that lead. It don't matter. I keep saying it. They do it every single time. What the? Wow. Wow. How did he miss that though? Hart. Josh Hart, you had a whole. What happened? Wow, man. Oof. Josh Hart really shacked the fool on that one, bro. Like, literally goofed that, bro.
Okay, so what code would Waters use for a room full of guns? The high score. Seriously, Waters?
3-2-4. Wemby missed. Wow, Wemby missed both. And now the Knicks have the lead.
Armory access granted.
Too easy.
Again, man, you can't make this up, bro. You cannot make this up. Oh my god! Oh my god! Missed the pass. Wolf. Luckily, you got that back, and that's all. Offensive foul. Oh my god! What the Knicks, bro? You got, bro, like biggest. They're about to be one of the biggest chokes, dog. If they end up winning off of that, then Hart made up for that blunder.
That's everything. Time to go.
Oh, good defense. Good defense. All right, 38 seconds left. All right, man. I will pause this for a second, man. I will pause this for a second because holy, this game against it. How many games you gonna go up to? 6, maybe 7, depending on what happens in the last 38 seconds. Hold on, man. We'll put this right on low. Put the volume on low. Knicks were down 29, Chad. 29. So I'm not saying to the classes, yeah, pretty much.
You might think you're looking at Taco Bell's Cantina chicken menu, but they're all just extras in this commercial. The real star, Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus salsa, the sauce with main character energy. New jalapeno citrus salsa, only on the Cantina menu.
Modelo tastes good, but that got the electrical working Modelo. That landed the trick Modelo. Or that can finally sit down Modelo. The one you earned is just better. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
The New York Knicks try to pull off the most extraordinary comeback in NBA playoff history. The celebrities going crazy, the fans going crazy. Down 29 earlier in the game, down 20 here in the fourth quarter. They're clinging right now to a 1-point lead.
Let me get all my messages there. Okay. Broken. So what happened in the game? It was up 30. Yeah, they choked, bro. He missed. Oh, good rebound, but foul. Wow. So miss Wemby free throws gonna haunt him bad. Yeah, seriously. Well, I would say 2 blunders. Missed free throw. And Josh Hart missing that what should have been an easy layup. Matter of fact, an easy dunk. That was an amazing rebound, though. Damn, man, my Twitter broke. Damn, my Twitter broke for real. Still a 1-point game. Another timeout. 30 seconds left. This is too much. Well, come on, commercial breaks, man. Ow? What the heck? I don't legit don't see any other mentions. What the heck? OG playing like Hawaii. Oh, he tried to get him up. Oh. Harrison Barnes. Wow, he didn't get fouled. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. Wow. Then they still got a foul to give with 5 seconds left. Whoa. Please don't go to timeout. Please don't go to commercial again. Man, come on. Commercial again. That was like 3 commercials in like not even 3 minutes. Y'all milking these commercials. Like, y'all can call timeouts, but like, why they gotta go back to commercial? No, we doing. Dang, OG got 31, bro. Yeah, OG really out here. Cat only got 13, 10. Yeah, OG took over. Brunson got 36. Yeah, so this is mainly the Brunson and OG show. The bench did not show up. Except for Alvarado a little bit in the fourth. Oh, he decided to call a timeout. Oh, God, they hit it. 1 second left. Even though I'm behind from the ticker. Oh, my. Hey, that was almost a backcourt. OG. It was that OG. That tip was crazy. That tip in was crazy. Oh my goodness. Jerry Seinfeld was like, oh my God, Adam Sandler. I just the Spurs, like, or really any team. Any team. Why do you keep letting the Knicks do this? Why? My man's OG came flying, and tipped that ball in. Literally tipped it right in, bro. He did that. He tipped the ball in like he does that. Like he does it like it was normal. He literally tipped the ball in like it was normal, dog. All right, there's nobody has any more timeouts, right? No more timeouts, please. He couldn't even get wow. They wow. 3-1. 3-1. That wow. That's why I did not care about that score, bro. I did not care about that score. Just insane, bro. Insane. Brother just said we would. It was literally 8 minutes left, y'all. It was 8 minutes left in the fourth. And they were down like 20, bro. Cat. So I love you, man. Cat literally, I mean, not Cat. OG was literally the hero of the game, bro. And he came in from the inbound, too. OG was the one who inbounded the ball. Like, how do you even come back from that if you're the Spurs? How do you? I just like I can't believe what just happened. I cannot believe what just happened. But at the same time, I can. At the same time, I can. Because the Knicks have been doing this constantly. He said, "What was the law and order lady?" Oh, OG got all the white women going crazy. See, aren't y'all glad that Trump didn't come back for game 4? He was bad juju. We all knew it. Wow, man. All right, man. I'm about to. Oh wow, that's insane, bro. Absolutely insane. I think they ain't gonna do it, y'all. I think they ain't gonna do it, man. So I'd be sick if I was a Spurs fan. Like, yeah, like again, 20 points is one thing. 29, they were down by 29. 29 points.
Cease fire. Personnel detected on range.
So you're gonna stream something crazy? Yeah, I'm about to ask him if he gonna stream because I'm gonna hand it off to him. But it's wild, man.
Hello, James.
I wondered if you'd made it out alive.
With the 7 kinds of hell you raised, I practically walked out the front door.
Happy to be of assistance. What do you want?
Get to Webb, same as you.
Webb's finished. Disgraced and on the run. What makes you think I care?
Please, don't kid a kidder.
Let's hear it.
It's simple. You know where he is. I have the means to get us there.
And I don't.
Nice try, James. But we both know you're about to burn all bridges. Besides, I already know he's somewhere in the Antarctic Circle. So unless you plan to join a whaling crew, I'm your best shot. I pinned the location. We leave in 24 hours. Bring your trunks.
Well, when one door closes...
See you, Bond.
Take it easy.
You leaving, James?
Afraid so.
Well, hell of a thing you did. See you around.
Damn.
What's this?
Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
What's the difference?
I want what I want, James.
When you offered me a ride, I was expecting something a little more airborne.
What can I say? I prefer comfort over speed.
I certainly wouldn't mind your expense account.
Sure it could be arranged?
Who are you really? No tricks this time.
You know who I am. I'm a thief.
That's a job description.
Looking like a Catwoman type.
But we are what we do, James. Not to mention what we wear.
least tell me what you're after. Seeing as we're in the same boat and all.
A girl is entitled to her secrets, wouldn't you say?
I need to be sure we don't have a conflict of interest.
Oh, it's not what you think.
Try me.
How did your parents die, James?
Oh damn, why'd she get all dark?
Not mine. They died doing something they knew was right. And I'm going to finish it.
What? You're going to kill him. What happened to them?
They worked on the Thea project, but couldn't live with the deceit. They didn't know who to trust. Webb was already too big to fail. So they turned to the Americans. Except their plane never made it across the Atlantic. Technical malfunction, according to the FAA. I, of course, knew better.
I'm very sorry.
I don't need your pity. Just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
I've upset you. You know, I understand this whole no strings routine. I was on my own for a long time. The thing is, those strings don't hold you back. They keep you up.
Your career with MI6 might be over, but you have a bright future writing fortune cookies.
I hit a nerve.
He like, can I hit something else?
Be quite the marksman. What do you plan to do about it? Ecowan Raja, 20分に合流します。やっぱり1時間ください。
She said, oh, hold on now.
Is this normal? I don't mingle a lot with billionaires.
A client of mine runs a crypto vault out of an old nuclear bunker in the Hindu Kush.
Crypto.
I figure normal is a spectrum. Would you mind?
Wave of the future.
Webb Industries' fabled R&D facility. All the greatest breakthroughs were developed right here.
All right. Think that's it. We made it to a decent checkpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Let me check and see if Siggy is streaming now. Let's see that off. Let's see if Siggy is streaming. On TBH is all right. Siggy streaming. All right, I'm gonna switch over to Siggy. Yeah, go ahead and congratulate him, but also tell him that you know, it was a nail biter. I know his heart was pounding. I know it's hard pounding. Oh man, great stream, y'all. Great stream. Especially over on the YouTube side. We had like 50 something people up in there consistently on the YouTube side, man. Y'all were going crazy over there. So yeah, I know y'all want to hear what's going on. They want to hear what's going on. Huge shout out to Watch with the Raid. Shout out to all the new subs we got over on the YouTube side. Gamer with the Hemi, appreciate you for the follow. TTB, aha, appreciate you with the follow. Eddie, appreciate you with the follow. Web, appreciate you with the sub over there. Mel with the 14 months. And Bagel for gifting the sub to Watts. All right. With that being said, I will see you all next time, probably Friday. Probably Friday. But all right, I holla. Peace.